Welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 899 on this beautiful, what is it, Randy?
Wednesday?
That's right. It's Wednesday with the enthusiasm. Free Content Wednesday. That's right. What are we going over?
Orders.
Orders of the day is orders. So we're going to have a good one tonight. We're going to teach you all about them orders in a nice, sweet little free way that we do here on the KonaButterflyz on the Studying Brew. If you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Just hit that notification. Let a brother and a sister know, because we like to spread the word. So get that out there, and thank you all for being here, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. My name is Andy. I am the guy that is running all the back office stuff. I don't have Texas side sticky notes, but I do have little ones I'm allowed to make notes on. But Brandy, that's who you're here for. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice. And a pass notice is what we're going for, and that's what we want you guys to get. Look, I'm going to say this. I've been hit with a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but this comes up a lot of times during the end of the month and the beginning of the month. When, we're wrapping up business from the previous month and we're starting a whole new month. And one of the main things that I do here is, you know what? I thought I have time, but I don't know if I have time to do this. I need to get this done, but I have no time at all. I have no time. Time is so difficult for me. Time, I don't know. Is there anything I can do to learn this stuff, but have no time invested whatsoever?
Like, I need to learn it fast and I need to pass, but like tomorrow.
Right. And basically and it's just like I said, is, they say, I need to invest little to no time whatsoever and pass all these exams. As if.
Is it like asking to be rich by chance?
It's like saying, I want to play professional baseball, but I don't want to actually practice, but maybe once a week. I know that I'm nowhere near professionalism, but if I could learn to be a professional baseball player by, I don't know, this summer, and invest maybe one day a week, could I get it done? I want to be a professional anything, and I want to invest little to no time in myself, and I want to invest little to no time in my trade or anything that has to do with any of my career that I'm going into, but yet I want to get everything for it done, and I want to be at the highest level of my profession. But I don't want to invest any time at all whatsoever. I just want it all to be done in the summertime, but I have no time for any of it. Is that going to work? Is that a winning combination? Is that setting yourself up? Do you hear that? I think sometimes when people say that I have no time, they don't understand what it sounds to an outside ear. You have to make a choice and a decision. And once you make the choice and the decision and the commitment to something, you reorganize priorities accordingly. There are going to be sacrifices to a lot of things. I'm not even going to kid you. You want something that very little people in this United States of America have, but you think it's going to be easy to get and think you're going to be able to do it by sacrificing no time whatsoever and nothing. And sometimes when I work in small groups, I'll ask people like this. I'll go, how many of you have no time at all? And of course, almost, some people hand raise, and I'll say, how many of you have very little time to do this, or you find that you don't have enough time in the day? And they'll raise their hand. And then I'm like, okay, if I look on your calendar and you tell me, like, you're basically saying on your calendar, there's no time for you to get this done whatsoever. And they all go, yeah. And they raise their hands, right? And then I say, all right, well, next week we're going to Hawaii. How many of you want to go? All of them raise their hands. What happened to having no time? What happened to, like, I have no time for anything? No, you don't have time for things that you don't want to do. And that's what you're saying. I don't want to do this. So therefore I have no time. That's my excuse. I'm running. Now, some of you are in the position where you have to get this or you flat out lose your job. That's how it works in every firm except for Primerica. Primerican people, you guys have to get this if you want to level up and you want to actually own a business or have your own business. Until then, you're really just kind of not. You got to get it because this is your business. This is your profession. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Now, I ask you and I challenge you to look at it in a different perspective when it comes to time this month and how you ended this last month. I want you guys to, I don't want you to beat yourselves up. I want you to reflect. I want you to reflect on what you did and where it needs to go and what you need to make happen. And if you can't see it, I would start a time journal. Start journaling what you do during the day and how long it takes you. Be the boss at the job, you know, and find out where the heck is your time going. If you were running your business and you can't understand why your employees aren't getting something done that you need them to do, and they keep saying they don't have time to do it, and now they're busy doing other things, that's when you start a little thing called, okay, I need to start you guys logging in on exactly how much you spend on each task. Like, I need to know how long is it taking you per task? Like, where is the hours? Where's the minutes? Where's the seconds? And I think that is where we fall short a lot of times. We don't understand how much time we waste.
But I'm always busy. I don't have time to do anything.
You don't want it bad enough.
I saw you on social media posting about how you were at the beach.
I'm just saying you don't want it bad enough. Because I know a lot of you, if I told you to find the time and at the end of the month or the end of the whatever, there'd be $1 million waiting for you, how many of you would have clean schedules from here and all the way up to the end of the month? No questions asked, no complaints, not a dang thing. Nothing like standing in your way. Time doesn't even exist. If that was the goal, right? If that was the thing. But some of you guys don't even see that it could possibly be that for you. The opportunities that await, there is no guarantees. The opportunities that await when you can get these licenses and what you can do with them in your own pocketbooks, in your own businesses, in your own, you know, saving of your family, the own inheritances that you might be coming across that's your family's, and how much money you could save and how much you guys can really have this knowledge and help yourselves. The facts that you could take your job, if your job is allowing you to, and you could get those commissions and you're allowed to help out other people and you're allowed to do all these, guys, it's worth more than $1 million. But you're treating it like it's like, you know, whatever. It's you know, it's like crochet. I might do it. I might do it I might learn it this month, or I might not. I don't know. It depends if I have time. I mean, literally, you have to look at it differently. You have to prioritize it differently and take note of all that. Got it?
Yeah.
What do you want to add? Nothing?
No, I was just I was just looking. No, no, guys, honestly, it is that. And we have had sorry, I turned myself down. And we, you know, we've talked about that a lot this week in our member sessions and stuff, is just reprioritizing what you got to do and really taking a time inventory of what you actually do during the day, and then making that decision to basically any tiny little bit of free time you have. You can take quizzes, you can watch a video while you're driving, listen to a video while you're driving, you can have videos on in the background. You can do it. It's just that level of commitment that you have to yourself and to your goals. So I was just looking at numbers, guys. There's 620,000 registered representatives as of 2022. That's according to FINRA, and that was the last stats that they have. There is 333.3 million people in the United States. Guys, that is I did the calculator.
That's a shortfall.
That is 0.001. So what is that? 0.1% of the US population has this license. 0.1%. That's how little registered reps are out there. Guys, there's triple the amount of doctors, and they have to go through a lot more schooling than we do to get these licenses. So what we're trying to say, guys, is that this is not a one and done. This is not a cram over the weekend and you're passing on a Monday. These tests have a lot more involved, and it's so amazingly worth it on the other end.
That's why we don't do these dumb cram sessions over the weekend that a lot of people do. I don't believe in them. I think it sets a false pretense that you could just do this over a weekend and be done. I think there's a great, I think there is some great people out there that probably can do that. I'm sure there's some great, what do they call that? Exceptions to the rule. But not everybody's a prodigy. Not everybody can go sit at a piano and knock out Mozart. But does it happen? Sure. But you guys got to spend time with yourselves. You got to spend time with the material. You got to spend time with the work and be like, you know what? If there's any other way to learn stuff without learning stuff and have zero time, let me know.
We're not on
I will
yet.
I will market that tomorrow, and I will be a billionaire by next month. I am telling you, if I could figure out how to get people to learn things with zero effort, zero time commitment, and then have pass exams by, the weekend, yeah, let me know and I'll market it and I'll sell it. I'll be a billionaire. I'll take all of y'all on here to Hawaii next month. I'm just letting you know. I'll make that broad statement. If you can give me that formula, let me know. All right, email it to me. I'm just saying it. I'm not going to hold my breath because it's not going to happen.
Right.
It's not going to happen. It's foolishness. Oh, someone did the annotate and I forgot to take that off. Can you fix that?
I don't know how to take it off. There. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. I'll edit that out. All right, everybody. Now that I've spoken into you about the end of this month and going into the next month, let's just make some corrections and just make it happen, right? Let's just do it. That was old you. This is new you. This is a new month.
Yes. New month, new you.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Honestly though, guys, we usually use the beginning of the months to kind of reevaluate, recalibrate, right? All of those things that we do on a Monday, right? We do on the first of the month. And honestly, it's a good time to do it. It's a good time. You're changing the page of your calendar. You know what I mean? It's a good time.
Yeah, It is. And if you want to get started, we have the Kona Academy, the SIE, starting next week on the 6th. The Academy starting over from day 1 on the 6th. We have 21-day plans for everything else. Guys, the 21-day plans where it's at. We're changing up the live sessions. Now we got those live sessions. Brandy's really tuning into like what you guys need to get on those exams. 26 and 65 have been great. We've got some passers in all of these different exams this last month. Get onto it. 21-day plan, all the stuff that we have with the live sessions, everything. Check it out. Scan the QR code. Get our calendar. See how it works out for the next month. Look at all we have, all the options we have. We got study guides. It really is all the emboldened stuff that you need to know, right? On all of those. So check those out. SIE 66 and 63, Kona community, the message board. It's free. Go ask questions, get answers, all that great stuff over there. It's free. 951-290-3077. Give it a call or a text. Instagram, Telegram, we're on all of those. All right, we got a reminder for tomorrow, Thursday. We got that all members session happening at 9:30 a.m. instead of that academy. We want you all to be there if you can. If you are a member, please be there. Brandy is going to break down again test taking techniques and ohms. She's going to do some stuff in there. You don't want to miss out. As Brandy had a great example today, there was a person that's studying the 65, and it was like they knew everything about that topic when it came to that quiz, right? Everything. They knew everything. but they still kept getting questions wrong. Why? Because they're not reading the questions right. It's not a content thing. It's not a content thing. So many of you guys are not doing well in your quizzes because it's not a content reason. It's not a content reason.
It's disguised.
It's the way you're reading and processing questions. It's the way you're reading and processing questions. And you do not want to master any Q bank because none of these Q banks will look like the real exam. So if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, join that member session. Tomorrow we got the Series 6 live as well. Small group tutoring. Be there. All right, you ready to get into this free content?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes. Like that. I'm already orders.
Look, and I'm just going to say this to the people watching the replay. If you missed everything in the beginning because you don't want to hear me talk and you want all the talking in the beginning, like I've had this person literally say something that I talked about the other night. They're all like, I want to ask you a question about blank, right? And I said, we talked about that on the Studying Brew. Well, I never watched that part. What part that goes in the beginning? Well, yeah, I always skip to just the part where you guys start teaching. You guys miss out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, look, I just wanted to let you guys all know on the replays. I don't say anything. Brandy doesn't say things that aren't useful for you to pass an exam. So if I'm on here for the first 15 minutes, maybe the commercial part of it, maybe you've heard it before, whatever. I understand that part. But I'm saying, if I'm saying it, it's probably not a waste of time. It's probably something I'm seeing and what you guys are missing on passing these exams. Probably should pay attention. Just letting you know. Might want to go back and watch that.
Guys, I want to say this real quick. We are probably two people that don't like to talk just to talk.
No.
Look, you don't want to hear us talk just to talk. We don't want to talk just to talk. We got you guys.
I promise you guys, we are not what you think when we're in our house. You would think I would be jumping off the walls, talking everywhere, just, so whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just can't wait to get things off my chest. No, I sit in silence most of the day. I seriously am not a very talkative person.
He's not.
No, not in my private life. And Brandy, she's always researching and reading and then, has random stuff. Guys, we do not come on here and just waste your time.
No, you got stuff to do. We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Orders. We got orders tonight. And orders on special. What do we want to talk about orders, Brandy?
All right, guys. So as I said here, look, and those of you watching the replay of this, you can be on our message board as well. Like anybody's welcome to be on our message board. But guys, I got this question from the Discord tonight. So I decided not to pull the question itself. I figured we're just going to use it as a topic.
Just do it as organic.
Yes. But I scrolled through our message board and I went, ooh, I know that's a tested topic. Let's talk about it. And that's orders, right? So we have two main types of orders, right? So when we're talking about orders, we're talking about stocks, right? So we have our market orders, and then we have our limit orders. Okay. I like to say, before I get into the details of each of these, I like to say like the market order is the buy now button on Amazon. Right?
Right.
Everybody, there's always that buy now button. Just buy now. Click, boom, right? And then the limit order, sorry, that doesn't look like limit. Let me rewrite that so you guys can see. Is that better?
It is great.
Okay. So I think of the limit orders as, you're putting it in your cart, right? So it's like your online shopping cart, right? Where you're kind of keeping it there. Okay. So this is what I mean. Market orders are like, I want to buy stock. I want to sell stock. Boom, done. Right. So it's literally the next, and I like to put it in parentheses because sometimes you guys see it, best available price. Now, all of you, I'm sure, because you guys are studying, if you're on right now, that means you're studying for these licenses, and you guys should be familiar with the ticker, right? Now, the reason why it used to be called, the reason why it's called a ticker is because back in the day, these little machines, they used to tick when the price changed.
Well,
right?
it was an actual little thing that had a little like paper that come out of
Yes.
it, just like almost like a fortune cookie size,
The
but a
tape.
nice big real tape of it,
Yes.
and it'd make a sound because it was coming from through like a telegram.
Yeah, like a Morse code type thing, right?
A telegram.
Telegram. Not Telegram the app, guys. Stop.
No.
Right? So they call it the ticker, right? And so that's where you see the ABC Corporation.
And it would actually make that sound.
Right? And then it got, then we got advanced, right? And then it was like it would scroll across the bottom of your TV, right? So then it would scroll on the bottom, right? So that's where the idea of the ticker comes from. So you're getting that next price. Whatever that next price is, boom, grab. You have no say, right? Because you just put in your order. So you have no say and it's executed immediately. It's executed immediately. Okay. Then we have the limit order. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to play into the word limits, right? Limits are like the or better, right? I'm going to put a limit on how much I'm going to spend. I'm going to put a limit on how much I am going to accept for the sell. So I like to say the or better price. The or better price. So this actually might not even get executed. So might not get executed. Have you ever seen where it'll say you're driving down the street, right? And then there's like that car pulled off on the side of the road and it says for sale and it says 5,000 OBO. Right? 5,000 or best offer, right? That 5,000 is the limit price. That's actually probably a bad example because that's saying like I'll take 5,000 or maybe less. But it's basically saying 5,000, right? I want 5,000 for this car. So the limit price is the or better, okay? So if I have a sell limit, right? I want the limit price or higher, right? I'm not going to accept anything less than 5,000. If I have a buy limit, then I'm going to do the limit price or what's the opposite of up, guys?
Down.
Lower. That's it. Because I don't want to pay any more than 5,000, right? Hey, what's your budget? Limit price, right? So that is two of the main orders right there.
Right.
Okay. But guess what? We're going to add something.
By the way, every time that ticker makes a tick, that's the price of the stock going up or down. It's a change in price.
See, every next tick. Available price.
Anyways, I put a nice
I like that
fun fact into the chat, guys, by the way.
All right. Some of you guys have seen stops. Some of you guys have seen stop limits. What that does, and this is the way I linked it. This is the way I connected it so that way I can pass. It's an extra layer to our orders. It's an extra layer. Okay. So I put this as just to use the Amazon cart examples, right? Market orders are buy now, limit orders are add to cart. This would be save for later. Right? Like this is the one where it might just stay in that cart forever because you're not even going to put it in your cart. It's just saving for later, way over there, right? It's an extra layer. What this means is hold order until price moves through, right? Well, actually, how about I'm going to shorten this even more.
Wouldn't it be closer to like the Amazon wish list where like you're just putting it in there until that price drops enough so where you're like, okay, I'll buy that Millennium Falcon that's not $800 anymore. I'm going to buy it now that it's 500.
Yeah. You can say that.
Or like eBay, like you're waiting for someone to buy it at a higher price, so you put a hold on it.
It's kind of like that, where you're holding it, right? Hold order until activates. Somebody in the chat put it perfectly. It's like insurance just in case. if you guys are familiar with options, I like to call this and I'm going to put it in quotes.
Eat some now, save some for later.
I'm going to put it in quotes. It's a free option. It works for the look. I really don't want to buy or sell this thing, but so I'm going to put the stop on it. Okay. So that's all it does. And this piece right here, this extra layer thing, guys, means that if I have a stop order, right? If I have a stop order, guess what this turns into? A market order. Because all it is again, an extra layer. It doesn't change the order. It just says hold until we activate, right? And then a stop limit turns into a limit order. When I see these quiz questions right here, these are the quiz questions right here that I'm always like, why are you asking me this? Am I missing something? Am I missing something that I understand the concept, like hold until activated? So why are you asking me this question? You're confusing me. And then I purposely overthink and then I purposely get the question wrong, right? Keep it simple.
So like, I don't know if this will work, but a taco order turns into a taco shop order.
If I put a stop taco order in and it actually gets activated, I'm not expecting a burrito.
I don't know why you're pointing at me. It sounds good to me.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes great sense.
Okay.
You better not come at me with a burrito if I ordered a taco.
If I put a stop burrito order in,
I mean, I'll eat it. I'll just be disappointed.
Don't be giving me a taco. Does that make sense? Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was raised right. I'll take the burrito. I'm not stupid.
All right, guys. There's just a couple of other ones that I kind of want to run through real quick, right? Real quick. Day orders. Check this out. It expires at the end of the day. Expires at the end of the day. So it's like you can have this open order, and if like the limit order doesn't work, then the order's over, right? And then we have the lovely GTC, or good till canceled. And this just means keep it open until I execute or cancel it, right? Open, open until executed or canceled. Hey, I don't want those shoes anymore. It's gonna take 6 weeks to ship. Cancel. Right?
No.
All right. Then
6 weeks, I won't care.
Right. And then we have the 3 that are super kind of confusing. So we're going to keep it to the surface level connections. Okay. We have, I know it looks bad.
Oh,
but it's fill or kill. Okay. Then we have ion, which is immediate. Wait, not ion. What am I talking about? It's IOC.
Yeah, what you talking about was
or cancel. Because I was looking at the fact that the next one is AON, all or none. Now, don't those sound all kind of familiar, kind of the same?
They are pretty much all the same.
Exactly. Now,
I mean, I'm not saying they are the same,
but they look the same.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So fill or kill is pretty dramatic. This is saying I want all my order. I want it now or cancel it. Okay. I want the entire order now or cancel.
It's the Veruca salt.
Yes.
For those who've watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I want it now, Daddy, or I'm not happy.
Right. And guys, you have to remember that some people aren't buying just one stock at a time. They're buying like 500 shares, 5,000 shares, right? 100 shares. They're buying it in round lots, which are 100 shares each, right? So entire order now or cancel. I ordered 500 tacos. I want 500 tacos now.
And I ordered a dozen donuts. I don't want 6.
And if you can't give me my dozen or my 500 tacos,
forget it.
Buy. Right? which brings me to immediate or cancel. This one says partial is accepted.
You can give me half that dozen of donuts. I'm cool. Just give me when you get the other
Exactly.
6 baked.
Give me what you can now. Give me what you can. Now, cancel the rest. Oh, you can't make 500 tacos in 20 minutes? What can you make?
100? I'll take them.
Done.
Do you still want the other 400? No.
Nah, I'm good. Then why'd you order? Never mind.
I'll have to get it somewhere else.
Which brings me to, and he probably didn't even know this, all or none.
Wow.
All or none says, I want the entire order over time. But take your time. Not too much time, but take your time. Okay. So it's saying that, okay, so how long will it take you to make 500 tacos? All right, cool.
All right, I'm going to be in here for 20. The next hour, I'll get back for you for another 20.
That first taco that they make, it's probably not good when they...
Oh, they're eating them before that. You don't let those sit around.
Right? So you guys might see the word escrow, because what has to happen is if you don't give me all 500 tacos, say in 3 hours, then I'm going to cancel my order. You're going to give me my money back, and I'm going to give you whatever tacos you made back. So they have to hold them in escrow until all things have been completed, and then the order is complete. So you put them in the box until the order is complete. Okay.
All right. That might be a stale taco.
That might be a gross taco. But anyways, guys, so there you go. Those are the orders.
To sum it up for tonight, Brandy.
Yeah.
1 or 2 sentences. What order is best way to describe it? Because you said it a minute ago.
What
orders are?
Oh, how you order stock. Oh, are you talking about the Amazon thing?
Just forget it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Processing.
It is processing. I don't know what you mean.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're done.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All
that's
right.
It. That's it.
All right. I thought there was going to be a good wrap up for the night. This is what you got to remember.
No, guys.
Brandy's like, I'm done.
No.
I said it.
I kept it, guys.
If you want more, scan the QR code. We got a whole bunch of like member stuff on orders. We got an hour, 2 hours. We've got some live quizzes on it. But that's all you're getting for free. That's what Brandy's saying. I ain't giving you no more. So if you want to check it out, look at our big library on Patreon. And that's what we got going on. Ready?
Those are all the necessary keywords you guys need to know.
Oh, there is more to it.
That was it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
There you go.
Y'all got it all.
If you missed it and you're watching the replay, just put it in reverse. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said earlier, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. And that's the most important. Not because we are so important, but because your studying is important, and being consistent is the most important thing that you can do in this process to getting these licenses. Being consistent, being consistent, being consistent, being consistent. Full effort into something will always get you the results that you want. Definitely. All right. So keep after it. No matter how long it takes, you just got to be persistent and just keep going after it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We got the live sessions for tomorrow. We'll be back for another episode of the Studying Brew. It will be 900 episodes tomorrow night. 900. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're almost to 1,000. 900 episodes tomorrow. So we can't wait to see. We're going to have some content. We're going to have techniques. We're going to put it all together from everything we learned all week long. We're going to do it for 6 different exams, 6 questions, 6 answers. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see you all there. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super, super appreciate you guys. Remember, keep your content to the surface level. Practice that in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.